The Chinese could jump up and want to be like Christ, okay? They don't have the opportunity. The white man could jump up and say, listen, I want to be like Christ. And we know they do. That's why every picture and movie, they lying and saying that they Jesus. But they don't have the opportunity. They don't have the choice. All nations on this earth, and you see they flock up in the Christian church, sitting up there praying for nothing, okay? Want to be like Christ. But they don't have the opportunity. They don't have the choice. They don't have the ability. Even though they say they want to be like Christ, they don't even have the ability. None of them is like Christ. What Chinese is like Christ? Point them out. Point them out. What Japanese? What nation? The Pope is like Christ? Y'all think he Christ-like? Don't look like him, I can say. I can say that. Don't act like him. Don't follow nothing that was written. Okay? Make up stuff and lean upon their own understanding. Again, who's like Christ? The difference is with the Israelites is that the proof is going to be there. The proof that they just like Christ. They act like him. They look like him. They walk like him. They talk like him. They do everything that he did. You got people saying that they Jews, right? So-called Jews, right? Right? And you still don't see them doing nothing that Christ did. You see it? They in the Holy Land of Israel, all kind of wickedness going on. Read it again, 17:1. Read.
And when Abram was 90 years old and 9,
come on,
the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God.
Read on.
Walk before me.
Read on.
And be thou perfect.
Walk before me and be thou perfect. Why is this, again, something that I'm choosing to focus on this particular Sabbath? Because, again, this is what the Spirit is saying to the church as we in Genesis 17. And it's bringing back the first time the covenant was revealed to the people that was going to be the chosen people of God, starting with Abraham. Also, we're in a time where the Lord is going to be getting closer to the nation of Israel, is closer. When you're in the presence of God, you got to know how to walk with God, or you can't be in his presence. That's what with means. With means in the company of. And everybody that is not prepared to be in God's company is going to be mangled and manhandled, okay? Yes, I said it. Damn, think about that. Mangled and manhandled. You're going to die a horrible death, okay? It ain't going to just be like, I'm going to just be the children of Satan and that's it, okay? No, you're going to die horribly. Let's go to Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Amos chapter 3, verse 3. And read that for me, please. Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Can I get another reader? I'm going to need another reader. Let me get Leviticus also, Leviticus 10. Amos 3, verse 3. Read that for me, please.
Can two walk together?
Read it again.
Can two walk together?
Read it one more time.
Can two walk together?
Read it again.
Can two walk together?
Say it with them.
Can two walk together?
Say it one more time.
Can two walk together?
Can two walk together? Read on.
Except they be agreed.
God needs your participation. You have to agree. You can't walk with God without agreeing to walk with God. Without agreeing to enter into the covenant. This is what your 12-year-old son do, your 12-year-old daughter do. This is what you do when you come into the truth. You agree that we are going to be the people of God, that I'm the people of God, and to be his people, to fully be his people. I have to walk with him. Can two walk together except they be agreed? No, they can't. Everybody understand that? Can two walk together except they be agreed? If they don't be agreed, then they cannot walk together. Walking with God, remember they said Enoch walked with God? Walking with God is agreeing to follow him perfectly. That's what walking with God is. Is agreeing to follow him perfectly. And how hard is that? If you got instructions, right? Aren't you supposed to follow those instructions perfectly if you want to get where you're trying to go? If you decide, well, this ain't make a left, but this right look better than that. You're going to end up lost. You ain't going to be where you're trying to go. It's common sense. Agreeing to walk with God is to follow God perfectly. Let's get Leviticus chapter 10. Leviticus chapter 10. And we're going to start at the first verse. Leviticus chapter 10, verse 1. These are the priests, the sons of Aaron, who entered into the covenant with God that was supposed to be perfect with God. And look what happens when you enter into an agreement and you turn out to be a liar. Look at what happens when you decide that you're not going to be perfect with God. People look at this be therefore perfect as this is something unattainable. All it is you doing what you're supposed to do. Leviticus 10 verse 1, read it.
And Nadab and Abihu,
come on,
the sons of Aaron,
read on,
took either of them his censer,
read on,
and put fire therein,
read on,
and put incense thereon,
read on,
and offered strange fire,
read it again,
and offered strange fire,
read it one more time,
and offered strange fire,
read on,
before the Lord.
These were the priests of the Most High God. These were the high priesthood. This was the top order of the priesthood in Israel, the sons of Aaron. Direct instructions on what they were supposed to be doing. These two, for some reason, that we don't need a debate up in here. Okay, what reason was it that they decided to offer strange fire? Okay. We don't have the mind of the wicked. I can't go into the wicked's mind, okay, and tell you why they being wicked. The bottom line is they decided that they wasn't going to follow the instructions. Strange fire, meaning what? This is something that the Lord didn't tell them that they were supposed to light. He told them what they were supposed to light. And they lit something else. Yeah? You like the frankincense, and then the blue magic is going up. You got didn't I tell you to light frankincense? Well, we just do a blue magic. We had a more masculine scent. They offered strange fire before the Lord. Read on.
Which he commanded them not.
Which he what?
Which he commanded them not.
I want y'all to pay close to that word. Commandment. Commanded. Commanded. Commandment. Commanded. Again, I can't even blame Satan. Say, you let Satan trick you into believing that you're going to get away with not keeping commandments. Okay. It's not happening. This order is archaic. Okay. It's been around forever. Okay. It's been the same order. Follow me. Do what I command you to do. If you want me to be your protection, you want me to be your blessing, then in agreement with that, you got to do what I tell you to do, and you got to do it perfectly.